Okay, it is March the 3rd, 21. I just caught up with the other watch list on the other screen with all the OTCs that were played out yesterday. The watch list is updated. I do not have any OTCs though that landed, those that end in a letter F because I don't want to get a big $60 commission from TD Immediate Trade. Well, actually, no, it's Schwab that does $60, I think, and TD Immediate Trade is like 15. I can't trade with TD Immediate Trade today because there's no day trades available, so I'm gonna have to use Schwab. Like I said, I applied for margin a few days ago, but I haven't been able to necessarily get the platform, which I'll have to do at some point, probably today. I was a bit too busy yesterday to really do it, and then by the time I had time, I think it was like 6, 7, 8. I think they're closed by then, so I guess I'm gonna have to try to do that today. Hopefully you don't have to pay for data. I probably will though, but you know, I'll only need level 1 if it's the case. SLGG is actually a second day. I have not seen like a pretty nice second day that I was able to see yesterday. There are some other stocks that well, in the chat room that people are bringing up, like COHN, that are running, but I don't really want to trade a $40 stock, and it actually just dropped a whole bunch at 38. I just don't want to trade these. I want to trade first or second day, green day listed stocks that are up on news. A bit weary with the OTCs, but I will be looking for number 5s. I'll have to trade on my Charles Schwab brokerage account through the web platform, so that's not ideal, but yeah, OVID is the first day, I think. Yeah, not the best long-term chart. It's just gonna be a watch for now, and SLGG is the same, although this one looks a little nicer. No sushi chart. That's all I have at the moment. I'll be looking forward to potentially number 5 setups, maybe something with a list of stocks, but it'll have to really impress me. Okay, 9:41 a.m. I tried buying here, and let me come back actually. Okay, 9:41 a.m. and it's just, I tried buying here at 89. It seems like it was gonna stop the downtrend, and you know, we had a candle here, a green candle, the first green candle. I tried buying at 89, but I just got scared out because I don't have a platform with Charles Schwab, and I've been trying to do it with the web-based platform, and it looks like it might not even work out. There's been a lot of people selling on the ask. I think that I'm just not gonna trade because it just scared the crap out of me. Trying to get in these number 5 setups with a web-based platform, and it is actually slow. Like, I thought maybe it would be fast, like, you know, you would click buy and sell or whatever, and it would be pretty instant in the same web page, but no, it takes you to another web page and then it asks you to confirm, and you know, that's just not good for day trading. So I'm gonna call Charles Schwab about the platform because that's gonna be a lot better than this. The last thing I want is to, like, for example, I canceled my order, but in this red candle here, I probably would have been executed at 89. So imagine if I get executed here at 89 and you know, have to click on order status and then view order info, order whatever, and then you go and you try to sell your position size. It just seems too sketchy. So this pattern can still work out. There's a lot of stocks dropping today for number 5 patterns. Unfortunately, I'm out of day trades with TD Immediate Trade, and you know, I kind of missed some of them just because they were pretty fast, although that doesn't mean they were a good number 5 pattern if they did it so fast. One of them that I was looking at was AITX, and I didn't trade this one just because it's a sketchy stock. It's not really down that much on the day to consider it. And if you take a look at it, it's just a stock that is known to do these little fake out number 5s or little weak bounces, so I didn't want to trade it, and that's exactly what it's doing now, but of course that can change. SAMP can still work out. I don't know, I just got thrown off. I might still try buying, but it's just super sketchy, you know. It actually doesn't even look that bad. There's a lot of people on the bid. I'll consider buying, but nah, not really. Okay, it's 9:46 a.m. I think I'm just gonna reevaluate. I didn't trade this stock. There's just too many people selling on the ask, and they don't seem to really go away. Um, it could work out eventually, but I'm starting to notice a pattern with all the stocks that are down today, the OTCs, except for this one that I was also looking at, but I missed it because this one was way too fast. Maybe if I was on a platform, I would have caught this, but this was pretty fast, the reversal. It went from 72 to 78. So almost a 10% move there. BAYP is a higher priced OTC. I did a sketchy breakout over $10 from 10 to almost 11 there, and that was pretty impressive. SLGG, to my surprise, isn't being immediately sold off. Is actually putting a somewhat of an uptrend, although now it kind of cracked this higher low formation here, so not the best with that. I might just leave SAMP. I might just chill there, or I don't know. It just doesn't seem like what I want to trade with a number 5. What I want is something like this, FORW. Yeah, I'm just seeing a lot of fake outs. No surprise here, OVID's being sold off. And now I guess SLGG is going to get sold off. I should be a short seller on listed stocks. Yeah, so here's the thing. I'm seeing a lot of fake outs. I mean, FORW is one that actually worked from 72 again to 78, and it was pretty fast, so I missed it with a web, trading platform. Let's just go over the list right now. DRNK is down. It just looks messy. CTLE is also looking like it might try rounding off, but the problem with this stock is that it's only been up for 2 days, so that's not really ideal for a number 5 pattern. It would be at least 3 or 4. AABB, I haven't seen this one. This one's down, but it looks like it did like a fake out. A lot of them did this little fake out right here where it kind of dropped, and then it did this, and then it dropped again. So all of them seem to be doing fake outs. CTLE, again, just kind of seems like it's rounding off. GCEI, it's just a liquid. Had more volume, this would be the perfect daily chart to buy for number 5. NSAV, this one might turn around. I just don't like the 30-day chart. TSMPD is the fake out queen, and it could try to reverse here. It could definitely try, but considering that so many of these stocks are down today, 15-20%, I might just wait, and for the big one that goes at least 30% down on the day. ILUS, this one did a fake out too. I was looking at this one for a moment, and I think it was a bit fast. HQGE, again, another fake out. Sorry, they move a lot. MRNJ, they kind of move a lot in the watch list. SIRC, this one just still fading, and when the 30-day chart is this ugly, you want to see it do a 50-40 big percent drop to consider a number 5. I think I did AITX. Yeah, this one is just chilling. QPRC, no volume. INKW, a lot of these stocks are down, they're just not doing it. A lot of them did a fake out, some of them are still dropping. FORW did one. I'm sure there's another one that did it, right? But I don't really see them. There's not a lot of them, if there was one that did it. Yeah, so this is the state right now of the OTC markets. They're all fading, but they're not doing a number 5. And that's fine. A lot of them are late in the pattern anyway. I'm going to keep this one just because it did it. SAMP could eventually work out, but there is always that big seller on the ask, so you have to fight that risk. I might consider AABB if it keeps dropping some more. It's down 25%. I don't know, maybe if it drops more, like 30% over a level of support, that would be interesting. Maybe a drop to 15, I don't know. We had like a 500,000 seller there. We'll take a look. I think AABB is the one to look at for now. Don't see anything with the list of stocks that I really want to trade. SLGG being sold off. Alright, yeah, I'll come back later. Alright, it's 9:54, just going to be a quick update. I don't think I want to trade this one anymore. It might work out, but the problem is that this is starting to be too gradual. And if it's too gradual, if we don't have those big red candles, it could just be something that keeps fading, or it'll just consolidate at a certain level, or maybe a uptrend, but very slowly. It could still bounce, you know, and do a nice number 5, but the chances that it will do it is diminishing as long as it keeps trading like this. It's not like this big red candle action. I didn't trade it for that reason, and there was also a lot of people who seemed to be on the ask, so we'll see. AABB ideally is the number 5 setup, better than SAMP, which is just chilling down there. Let's see if this one does it, but I'm just not going to trade it for that reason. I don't see any other stocks that are doing a nice number 5. Lots of stocks that are gradually down, but not very nice. SAMP had a nice beginning right here, but when it got all spaghetti monster right here, it's just not something to trade really. Let's see if this one does it. I'll make an update, but I don't see any other stocks doing a number 5 that I'd want to trade. Okay, so 9:58 a.m. AABB had, at least right now, a little bounce. There are people on the ask that are starting to appear, but hey, I'll be honest, it wasn't too bad. I mean, 15.9 to 17.5. Had I have traded it, I don't know when I would have sold, because that's all speculation, but you know, it was kind of true with the fact that the way it was having this gradual drop, it was kind of lowering the chances that it would make like a V, a straight V or something very nice like that. BAYP is still chilling in the 10.8s, very sketchy. FORW, this one worked. This one worked, and it was fast. I missed it because it was too fast. SAMP is still in the 87. At this point, had I have still been in this trade or something like that, if I bought it, I would be selling, because this is not gonna, it could do a slow uptrend, but who wants to be a part of that? SLGG got sold off. Yeah, so this is the status right now. Maybe if it makes an inverse head and shoulders, but I haven't really seen those with OTCs. Enough to see if it's a consistent pattern, but maybe an inverse head and shoulders on the number 5. That's kind of strange, but that would be kind of interesting to trade, I think. Very speculative. I'd trade small, and you know, because it's Charles Schwab, I can trade without commissions. I might consider that, but I don't know. There are still people selling on the ask, although this one's getting eaten up. Maybe this one will work out and make a number 5 pattern. It only did a shoulder here with like 2 candles, so this might be all it does before it starts an uptrend, and then it cracks to 17, breaks it through maybe. That would be kind of interesting. There's a lot of people on the bid. I might consider this. I'll be back. Okay, so here's an update on that idea. I've been in this problem before where the chart looks good, but the level 2 looks like crap. It could still play out, but I won't do it. But I will watch it. I've never considered maybe like an inverse head and shoulders on the OTC that, you know, has a big drop. That would be interesting. There's always been a lot of people on the ask. Of course, if you know everybody starts buying, it won't be a big deal, but I don't see the problem just observing to see if it's something that works. And quite frankly, I don't want to trade off a web-based platform. Let's see if it cracks 17.5. That's the ideal level to crack. This might be all it does though. Some inverse head and shoulders just get to the neckline and continue fading. SAMP isn't doing anything. It's just chilling at 78. I think it dropped even more. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, it looks like it's rejecting. Just a lot of people selling on the ask. You know, it would make it hard for it to break through. It would need everybody buying at the same time or something crazy like that. I don't see anything else in the other screen that could be doing a number 5 pattern. I guess here's one that kind of did a number 5. It's not perfect. ONCI was alright. It dropped from 25 to 17, and then from 17 it went to, I guess, 22 at the highest if you don't count this wick here. Very small volume, but this one played out. Just not a lot of volume. Some big buying at 17. SFIO. Nope, I don't see any. Here might be one that's playing out. And I'd be too late to buy this. PVDG. Looks like it dropped from 84 to 71, now at 75. Big seller on the ask, but maybe somebody will take it out. Somebody tried to take it out. It looks like he's selling more than that amount. Look, twice, and he's 3 times. He's like, let me take out this guy right here. Wrong. That's scary. Imagine buying that many shares, thinking you're gonna take out the guy on the ask, and you don't. And you're like, oh, well, I just put my whole account in that trade, and he's not out. This is bad. I don't see anything else. I'm gonna. Oh, the only one that was nice also was WSGF, but this wasn't a number 5 setup. This was a stock that broke 40, right? No, this, yeah, I guess if you count, excuse me, an intraday breakout, if it breaks, well, I guess it had a drop towards the level yesterday. Not really something predictable unless you try buying here at 50. Alright, well, I'm just gonna call things off from now. I guess I'll make an update if there's anything really big, but yeah, just a lot of stocks that appeared to be number 5s, and they had fake number 5s. They kept dropping, and they're just not really bouncing that much. Alright, it is 10:14. Just wanted to make an update. AABB is putting up higher lows, so in theory it could be working towards a breakout here at 17. Although sometimes when you see something like that, it just has a big red candle and it just wipes everything out. It's just not the same market anymore as it was maybe last week. You know, last week you can see here a nice drop to 30 and it goes up to 48. We're not seeing this right now. We're seeing a bunch of, I guess, like this guy, a bunch of slag, and SAMP might try to bounce, but I'm not interested in it. Again, just too many people on the ask for this. Not interested in trading it. BAYP is just funny to look at. And so yeah, nothing I just want to trade. A lot of stocks were down today. A lot of OTCs are down, but none of them actually did a number 5 except for that one stock, FORW, 72 to 78. Although, you know, wasn't that much volume. I could have done that one had I have had my platform, but yeah, just a lot of failed number 5s. I don't see anything nice. At this point, it's just waiting for a humongous drop. So if we get like a 40, 50, 60% drop intraday, that'll be nice. Other than that, there's nothing I want to trade. Okay, I haven't really been looking at the markets since the other video as much. It's 1:08 p.m. I'm just gonna call things off. Yeah, it's just that the OTC took a big drop, and they did not really provide any number 5 setups, at least the ones that I was interested in. Also didn't trade because it's kind of sketchy with the web platform on Charles Schwab. I think I'm going to have a day trade available with TD immediate trade tomorrow. SAMP, remember this range here? It broke, right? And it kind of broke it 2 times. I guess IFXY, you know, nothing. AABB, this one kind of did it eventually. Remember the inverse head and shoulders I was thinking of? It didn't really do it until right here. Finally cracked the level at 17. Only went to 18, almost 19, and that's about it in terms of, I don't know, a predictive setup, I guess. Just not really good setups. A lot of number 5s that didn't really work. This one kind of worked, 94 to 10, but the issue is that you know, it had a bunch of fake outs. A lot of them had fake outs, a lot of fake number 5s. I just have to keep looking. You know, it's fine that something else happens. I'm gonna call it off for right here. I guess the only one I'd be interested in now, or at least today, the rest of today and tomorrow, is WSGF. Maybe if it breaks this level here at 69 tomorrow, that would be an interesting buy. Maybe it would continue, who knows. Otherwise, going to call it off. Overall, good trading day. Glad I wasn't chasing any of these bad setups, considering how all of them played out today. You just have to keep going. I'd say, like I said, it's a pretty good trading day.